Winter sports aren't just fun activities you do in your free time. They're cultural cornerstones and big parts of the economies in many northern countries, such as, of course, Latvia. But global warming might just erase this major part of our culture, identity, and economy. In this short documentary, we will take a look at the global issue of our changing climate and its particular effect on winter sports in Latvia and all around the world. Latvia is one example of a country where winter isn't just the colder part of the year. It is the time of the year which brings life and joy to many people. The reason is because it brings back to life the most popular and cherished sports such as ice hockey, played all over the country, skiing, and sledding for all the children who have been waiting for a year. But all of this is not far from disappearing. We took a survey in our school, and the results were that 78% of people believe that this winter is much warmer than the winters before. Warmer winters mean there is less snow, shorter seasons, and thinner ice. And this issue isn't only happening in Latvia, it is also happening all around the world. From the Rockies to the Alps, snow and cold are in decline. This issue is not only about the loss of fun and joy for many. It is really about a way of life and a large amount of income for many countries, cities, and families. So what's gonna happen in the future? Well, looking in the future, climate models predict that by 2050, Latvian winters could be shorter by up to 30%, with a significant increase in winter rain instead of snow. This change not only endangers the traditional winter sports, but also makes challenges for water resource management and ecosystem stability. Now, if you are not familiar with the term global warming, it is the long drawn out increase in the Earth's temperatures. It is mainly caused by greenhouse gases such as methane, CH4, carbon dioxide, CO2, and others, which are keeping the heat in the atmosphere of the Earth, making the atmosphere act as a greenhouse. After the Industrial Revolution, humans have been burning fossil fuels, improving agriculture, and cutting down more trees, and this caused the average global temperatures to rise by 1 degree Celsius since 1900s, and in Latvia by 1.5 degrees Celsius. This seemingly small rise has a very large impact, such as the Arctic ice melting at enormous rates, which causes the sea levels to rise, coral reefs to die because of the unusual temperatures, and extreme weather events happening more and more often. In Latvia, the impacts of global warming are strongly visible. Snowfall has become very unreliable and unpredictable, and winter sports are facing very big issues because of this. To fight this, ski resorts are switching to artificial snow generation, but this is very expensive and very energy inefficient, making it impossible for most small resorts. Also, global warming is causing thin ice on lakes, making ice fishing and ice skating impossible for most and dangerous for many. Latvia is experiencing very noticeable climate changes. For example, in November of 2024, the country of Latvia recorded an average temperature of 4.2 degrees Celsius. This change of temperature has caused 15 warm weather records that month, including a high of 14.9 degrees on November 1st. Tourism in the winter is a very important part of Latvia's economy. While Latvia is not a go-to destination for most travelers, it is still a cold country and people want to visit in the winter. This generates money for businesses and cities, Ski shops, resorts, rental shops, and hotels are pretty dependent on the winter, but in this day and age, winters are shorter, and this causes a lot of issues for the winter-reliant businesses. This causes lower revenues, less jobs, lower quality services and items, which in turn causes less tourists. When forgetting about the economy, which is hard, winter sports are also a big part of the Latvian culture. Family sledding, hockey tournaments, and winter events connect people to their country and to each other, and without this, Latvia wouldn't be the same. We can connect the issues in Latvia to the global scale, since, for example, the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing, China, relied 100% on artificial snow. This is a clear example of how vulnerable winter events have become, since if this event did not have such a large budget, it would have been cancelled. International organizations are also taking action. The International Ski Organization and Snowboard Federation have partnered with the WMO, called World Meteorological Organization, to improve the forecasts of weather and
the main causes of global warming are deforestation reduces the ability of the planet to take in the carbon dioxide since trees and plants have a limited amount they can take in. Fossil fuels releases CO2 in large industrial agriculture generates methane. While all of us know this and there is scientific proof for all of these statements, making the facts, there are still people who debate this, saying that isn't a serious issue. These debates are delaying the actions that should be taken to reduce emissions.
Challenges can be overcome, and there is always hope. All over the world and in Latvia, people are changing their ways and solutions are being generated. First, reforestation. Trees absorb CO2, they restore ecosystems, and make weather patterns stable, making reforestation one of the best choices. Second, renewable energy. Latvia is investing into solar, hydro, and wind power to reduce its reliance on fossil fuels and stop producing so much CO2. Third, snowmaking that is energy efficient. There's a lot of new technologies that could make snow production more efficient and better. You can even keep the snow from last year like they do in USA and other countries, using a special material that you put over the snow. It reflects all the heat and keeps 70% of last year's snow. Fourth, conserve energy, reduce your waste, and do all the things that could make the world a better place.
The fight against global warming is about more than saving winter sports. It's about preserving traditions, protecting ecosystems, and ensuring a livable planet for generations to come. Latvia has a choice, and so do we all act now or lose the winters we love?